Today, we are going to be talking about how to grow your Instagram followers when you have a small Instagram account. So y'all might want to take notes on this one. We are going to get in a lot of information in today's video, so grab those pens, pencils, notepads, take notes on your computer, but you're going to want to listen up. My name is Storm at ASAP Studios, and make sure to subscribe. In today's video, we're going to be dividing all of this information into three main sections. First of all, your account setup, just the basic stuff that you should have when you have an Instagram account to make sure that it is optimized. Number two, ongoing tactics, meaning things that you should be doing consistently, frequently, regularly in order to grow your account at a pretty good speed. So with these ongoing tactics, what we're trying to do is establish yourself or your business as an authority in the space, convey your message or just your post, whatever it is that you're putting out into the world authentically, and you want to make sure that you're always adding value. There's a lot of different content being put out in the world, and you want to make sure that you're adding value to someone's day. Number three, next level tips. So these are going to be the tips that are going to bring your account to the next level. If you're looking to grow quickly, which if you're looking at this video, you probably are. We have a lot to go over today, so let's get into it. Okay, so first up, the Instagram basics. If you're just making an Instagram account or you haven't done this already, you're gonna want to have a business or a creator account. This is important because you're gonna have access then to your analytics, ads, shoppable posts. Makes this really important instead of just having a plain old personal account. Specifically the analytics part, because you're going to be wanting to track everything you're putting out there, as we're gonna get into later. You're gonna wanna make sure to optimize your account, optimize your bio, use keywords, and you're going to want to make sure that you have the correct type of profile photo. If you don't know what to put into your bio, keep your message concise and clear. What you do, who you do it for, why you do it. Put a call to action to the link in your bio. For example, I am a social media manager who works for female founders and premium brands. Click the link below to download my freebies or shop my sale. Keywords. Instagram is going to be relying heavier on their SEO than they even are now. What this means is that all of the words that you include in your bio and in your name, these words are searchable. So you'll see that while my Instagram handle is still ASAP Studios, because duh, you need to know my name, included in my keyword little search there, social media management. So that whenever people search in the search bar of Instagram, social media management, I will come up, or even if somebody's searching on Google. So just because I fit those keywords in there, it means that I will come up in people's search for your profile photo. If you are more of an individual running your brand, people know your face, people know your name. ASAP is Allison_Storm Pruitt. It is the initials of my full name. So I chose to put my profile photo as me because that makes sense. However, if you are a bigger brand, you're a little bit less connected to your audience via your person, then maybe it's better to put a logo. Or if you have a very recognizable logo, obviously you're gonna wanna put that as your profile photo. You're gonna want to experiment, measure results, see what your audience likes. Now, whenever I say experiment, Instagram and social media in general is kind of always an experiment. Try different types of content. Try adding in longer captions, more stories. What I do not mean when I say experimenting is every other post completely changing your whole style, identity. Try to stay relatively consistent. However, you can slowly integrate different types of styles or a different vibe, or introduce different like photo presets into your feed. Just don't make it erratic, guys. We don't want to be looking crazy. Yeah, don't change your style every other post. I'll show you what I mean by this. Here, looking through my own account, I have experimented with different styles, but I do it rather subtly in phases. At one point, I was a little bit girlier, and then I started getting a little bit bolder in my style and a little bit more leaning on infographics and type reliant photos versus just photo content. And now I'm going back and forth between change it up, experiment, see what your audience responds to. You're gonna want to make sure that you brand your Instagram account. If you are a business and you are already a brand, you're gonna wanna stick with that same brand. Use your same colors, use your same fonts in your posts. Make sure that you have a consistent vibe. You know, are you quirky? Are you more casual? Are you more elegant? Are you an eco-friendly brand? You know, you're gonna probably want to integrate more greens, softness, not be as bright and bold as another brand. Just make sure that you're consistent there so that people, when they show up to your page, they automatically get the feel of your product or your service or whatever else you're offering right then and there. Your tone of voice is important too. And you'll develop this as you become more familiar with writing and your captions and the longer that you're on Instagram, but just try to find your unique voice. Competitor research. So this is a really important one, and you're going to want to spend a good amount of time doing this. When researching your competitors, I literally mean looking up the other accounts that are in your space on Instagram, accounts that you look up to, or just the accounts that are similar to you. Look up the accounts that you have seen have success on the platform. Look at what hashtags they're using. Scroll through their feed if you have access to likes. Not all Instagram accounts have access to likes currently. You can compare likes, compare comments, the amount of engagement that they're getting on different posts. If they have any topics that are interesting to you, that you really like, and then see how their audience responded to that. Remember, never copy. Simply take inspiration or put your own spin on it. Just make sure that it is your own and that you're not stealing someone else's ideas. Another thing with competitor research is you can scroll through and look at their followers. Look at who they're following. Look at who's following them. What is the type of person that they seem like they're targeting? What type of person seems interested in their account? Compare your competitors and their different approaches to Instagram. See which one you think most closely aligns with yours. And then once you find that account, this is a great one to scroll through and look at who's following them to see if you can slide into the DMs of any of these followers. A great tip is to scroll through an ideal competitor's followers. Look at that follower, and then you can see what hashtags they are following. And if you see a consistent hashtag that these followers are following, use that hashtag in your posts. You're welcome. Hashtags, hashtags, hashtags. We talked about this in the last step. Research your competitors' hashtags. Look at what hashtags they're using. It doesn't mean that you have to use them. It could be different if you're a smaller account and they're much bigger than you. Look at what they're using and maybe try it out. Again, it is all about experimenting, especially with hashtags. If you're a small Instagram account, probably why you're watching this video, make sure that you're using the correct size hashtag for your account. I did a post on this at my Instagram recently. This is a good rule of thumb to follow. Not for all of your hashtags, but if you're totally lost, I don't understand. Try to use for some of your hashtags, not all of them, because again, you're going to want a variety. Take the number of your followers. So let's say if you have 200 followers and you're going to multiply it by 10 to 20 times that amount. Whenever you're typing in a hashtag, you'll see number of posts included under that hashtag, and that is what I mean by the hashtag size. If you have 200 followers, you're going to want to use a hashtag size of 10 to 20 times. So 2,000 to 4,000 is a good range hashtag. Now you may be thinking to yourself, 2,000 to 4,000 number of posts in that hashtag, like that hashtag is like tiny. Keep in mind, you're going to want to make sure that this hashtag is still relevant and that it really applies to your niche or niche. I put a poll up on my Instagram story today. Apparently both ways are correct. I hear a lot of people say niche. So we're just gonna go with niche. So I don't know, comment below what you say, niche or niche. Make sure that they are relevant to your niche. This is very important. Beauty industry, do not use fashion hashtags. Like, don't be spammy and don't just like do what makes sense, you know? You're also going to want to niche down within your niche in regards to the hashtags. You're going to want to make sure that hashtag is very specific. Here is a hot tip for you. A way that I like to divide up my hashtags to make sure that I get a good variety and I'm casting a wide net of people that would potentially want to follow me or buy my product or buy my service. 3 different, oh, that's 4. Man, I was having trouble moving my fingers. You're gonna wanna use 3 different buckets of hashtags. So hashtags that are relating to your brand. Some examples using myself are going to be hashtag ASAP Studios, hashtag social media management agency, hashtag Insta freelancer. Specific, but also a little bit outside my niche because I'm a freelancer, but I also am a social media manager. Different variety, you know? The second bucket that you're going to want to use for your hashtag, product related hashtags. Use hashtags relating to your product. Hashtag social media management help. Hashtag social media day. By the way, June 30th, if you want to mark down your calendars, we got a whole day just about us. Third hashtag bucket that you're going to want to use for your business Instagram. Hashtags relating to your location. Location specific hashtag, even if you are not location specific business like myself. I work worldwide, Canada, the UK, but still I do use a handful of hashtags that are like ATX Life, Austin, Texas small business, or ATX boutiques. I'm happy to take the services of somebody that's local. It's also easier for me because then we can set up photo shoots. That's a different conversation. Brand, product, and location-based hashtags. Last tip for the first part of this video, make sure that you're following people in your niche. Now, what this does when you are not following just randomly whomever is it's going to position you in the algorithm to be a suggested account to other people. Algorithm knows who you follow, who's following you, or me, are within the sphere of social media managers, and so the accounts that are suggested to me, and likewise my account is suggested to others who are interested in that same topic. That was a lot of information. We're going on to part 2 on the ongoing tactics for your business Instagram account. Things that you're going to want to do regularly, consistently, and frequently. And all of these things will contribute to establishing yourself as an authority in the space, be authentic, and add value. So first tip here, post consistently. Seriously, y'all. Be consistent. I know sometimes you get really excited one week and you just like go off, post every day, and you're like, yeah, I'm an everyday poster. You probably don't have the stamina to do that. I know I don't. Set up something that is reasonable and attainable for you to be doing at least in the beginning, and then like build your way up to posting every day if like that's your jam. There was a study done in 2019 that cited a correlation between the frequency, the number of posts per week, with the speed of account growth. So basically, the more you posted, the faster you grew. Tip number 2 is geotag. Always use those geotags, guys. Posting even a story of going to your favorite local coffee shop, make sure to use that geotag. Geotag your posts. Again, even if you're not a location specific business, even if you're like in an e-commerce store, it never hurts for people to know like where you're located. It makes you even more of a relatable person. People want to know who they're buying from. I always make sure with my clients and with myself to tag my location, especially if you are location based. What this does is anybody who looks under the geotag of Austin, Texas, or wherever you are based, they will be able to see your posts. The top post or as a most recent post helps discoverability, your reach so much. Use your geotags. Use high quality posts. This is not, 2013, 2014, where you could post that terrible quality iPhone photo with the just amazing filters on Instagram and get a ton of likes. Oh, the glory days. So actually the algorithm recognizes both high quality video and high quality photo content as what it is, high quality. So it is going to leverage that high quality content above the lesser quality content because it assumes, usually correctly, that people are going to be more into that high quality content. One other thing, video content, while highly engaging with your audience, and I highly recommend using it, it is not prioritized by the Instagram algorithm. It is treated the exact same as Instagram image posts. Use captions that stop the scroll. The longer somebody looks at your post, at your content when scrolling through their feed, the algorithm notices this and it is told, hey, somebody's really interested, really engaged with this content, we're gonna bump that up. So the longer that you get somebody's eyes to stay on your content, the more chances it has to be seen by more people. Use hashtags. We already covered this a little bit. Experiment with your hashtags. Make sure also that you have some sort of analytics measure. Instagram does provide their own. However, I personally love using Later to analyze my hashtags. It just gives a much more in-depth understanding to what is going on there. Use at least 12, and Instagram allows you to use a maximum of 30 hashtags. I typically use all 30 hashtags because it just improves your chances of being seen. Be social. Called social media for a reason. It was made to be social. Instagram will reward you for that. Interact with people. Be genuine. Try to seek out relationships or just, little online virtual friends. Really spend a little bit of time on there. Like, it doesn't have to consume you and take up your whole day. Be social, comment, like, watch a few stories. Okay, so now part 3. Hope you're taking your notes. Next level tips is really going to speed up your account growth. So let's get into it. So my number 1, can you guess what I'm gonna say? If you follow me on Instagram or any other kind of social media managers on Instagram, they will probably be talking a lot about Reels. Use Reels. Reels for your account engagement. I'm just gonna pop that up right there. That is my account. My account has literally double, triple reach, and my followers and engagement, everything has increased since I've been consistently sticking with good, valuable reel content. Oh my gosh, so much that I completely changed my client content strategy to now include reels. To use humor, use memes, y'all. Everybody loves a meme. That is great shareable content right there. So link your Instagram everywhere. Feel free to repost your Instagram posts to Pinterest, to Facebook. You can auto repost your stuff to Facebook. Link your Instagram handle everywhere. Just make sure that people can always find you. Write longer captions. So longer captions or microblogging are really popular and are becoming ever more popular in 2021 as people are really looking for more authentic, interesting, engaging content. So the maximum characters that you can include currently in an Instagram caption are 2,200 characters. That is like a full blog. That's not a micro. I'm not saying use all of those characters, but have a lot of space to say what it is you need to say and fully flesh out an idea or some thoughts. Now, a good rule that I also like to use when writing captions is the 60-40 rule. 60% you want to be hard facts, well-researched, throw in some statistics. That is one way to establish yourself as an authority. 40% make it your opinion, your spin on something, your own insight. Always be authentic, y'all. Don't be somebody else. Some ideas when writing captions. Share your business's mission. Share your struggles. People love when they can relate to someone in that deeper level. Share your why. Why do you do what you do and why do you love it so much? Use your Instagram stories. Show your face. Instagram stories are also a great way to increase your engagement. People engage with your Instagram stories, like DM you or engage with you in any way, like answering a poll sticker. It increases your own account engagement. Some great stickers to use to increase your engagement are the sticker poll. Ask a poll in your stories. Play games like you like this or you like that. But a heart slider is another great way to increase that engagement. Get to know me games, like those different polls where people can answer questions and like guess what you like. So countdowns to releases, product drops, or events, or even like an Instagram live that you're gonna be doing. People can save that countdown. They'll have it notify them whenever that countdown is up. Collaborate. Do account takeovers. Take over someone's account for the day. Reach out to them and ask if they would be interested in that, or have them take over your account for the day. Growing along with other people and again, forming those real relationships and helping each other out is such a great way to grow. Go live with someone. Offer to guest blog or even tag maybe account that's a little bit larger than you in a really meaningful post, or reach out to them, or do something like my favorite small businesses in Austin or wherever it is that you live, and tag all of those accounts for a chance to be featured by them, and you're also helping them out too. Story time and tip for business accounts that are trying to grow. Flashback to 2017 with the little red swimsuit that went viral. You may have remembered this, you may have participated in this like I did, but there was a Instagram account that was selling swimsuits, and what they did is they said anybody who reposts this post of our little red swimsuit will get onto their story, will get a free swimsuit sent to them within the next 48 hours, 72 hours, whatever it was. Well, y'all, everybody did that. This actually ended up backfiring on them because they had a product demand that they could not meet, but this is a great example of how putting out a call to action for your followers there to, hey, repost this and you get 20% off, or repost this and you get something for doing that. It's just a great way to generate some virality or some buzz around your new product or service. And by doing this, they amassed over 700,000 followers. By the way, savable content. So content that somebody wants to save to reference later because they just think it was that valuable. One great idea for creating savable content is to create a carousel post. So a post that you can swipe through and see multiple posts. This is great for posts that are like a tip. We can swipe through to see each individual tip in a really easy to read manner. Tip for a tip-like post or a carousel post is going to be on your last slide to include a call to action or to say, hey, remember to save this post. I've tried this out on some of my posts and it has literally quadrupled the amount of people who have saved that post and interacted with that post. Okay, my last tip for next level tip, share user-generated content. And user-generated content is content created by somebody else. They are referencing or tagging you in it where you can repost it on your own account. So if you are just starting out, you're a small account and you don't have any user-generated content yet, one idea is to start a photo trend. There's this one account that started a trend of taking themselves all dressed up in their bathtub. Put a call out to their followers, said, hey, this is my dressed up on a Saturday night in the bathtub, like show me yours. And that went mini viral. Big influencers and a ton of people started copying this photo and then tagging them in that photo challenge trend. So starting photo challenges is a great way to generate some user-generated content that you can then repost on your account. I will be releasing a new video every single week, so make sure to subscribe, hit that like button if you found this video valuable. And yeah, thanks so much. Bye guys.
Bye guys. Got a new mic and I'm very excited about it. I feel like I have to bend down and talk into it.
Bye.